We back, fools. Send it here. I'll send it. Send a request. Wait, should I send it to you? Gotta love the water, man. All right, we back. We back. We back. I just had to walk outside and enjoy the fresh air for a second. Mini vacation. You already know.
Man, I need to reverse my fucking camera somehow. They changed the buttons to down on the bottom. It's fucked up.
Oh, oh man, I've heard people say that, bro. Mine's normal.
Yeah, because you on the top of the screen, dude. That's why.
Yeah, probably.
Welcome, motherfuckers. Thanks for coming back. That was interesting with Brandon. I was just trying to be accommodating, man, and if it worked out to get Luna in here tonight. But you're in Atlantic City, so fucking why are you even on with us goofballs tonight here anyway, man?
you
You know what I'm
know,
saying?
this is what I do, bro. This is what
It
I
is what
do.
you do.
I make sure fucking I do what I say I'm gonna do. That's why.
Well, dude, we'll wrap up this final hour and make it fun for you and everybody, and then get you out of here and onto the gambling floor or some bullshit.
Hell yeah.
Whatever your play is, there, man. I don't know.
All right.
So I'm gonna try real hard to read every comment that I can. Thanks for joining us, guys. I never did get a package out to you, man. I got caught up doing a bunch of other stuff. But I do have stuff we can give away on tonight's broadcast. And if you wanted to, let some things out of here on a scoop type basis, we could maybe make that happen too. I would have to move across the hall, but you're muted.
I got my laptop right here, and she did type out all the names. So I have a full list of names here. We could put it on a wheel. Everybody that did the reposting, I told y'all. I knew he was going to give out a couple packs or whatever I knew we'd make use of the wheel, to say the least. So let me get it up here. And first of all, we'll let some more people get in here. And we're gonna leave this. This is gonna be. So we have Brandon Rustin here. You guys could ask him any question. You guys asked a lot of growing questions and a lot of stuff like that. Now you have a breeder in here. Now that Brandon's not, but we have Candyman in here. So anybody that might not know who he is, I'm sure you guys all do. I would assume. But if you guys don't, that's the motherfucking Candyman right there. So I'm gonna let him talk. Introduce himself a little bit to anybody that might not know who he is in here. Make sure y'all give him a follow for anybody that's not, and we'll go from there. And let me type this in again.
Yeah, for those of you guys who don't know me, my llama's name is Rodolfo, and I've been growing weed longer than I've been in the candy business. I started my little fudge company in 2002 when my kids were little. They're all grown up and out of the fucking house, got their own houses and stuff now. And I used to have to hide the fact that I grew weed, man. I did a few years ago what I call coming out of the gardens because I had to hide what I did for so long, man. I grew up being like a guerrilla grower as a teenager, hiding some of my first plants and getting them stolen from friends that we showed the plants off to first. Then I got shit stolen from went and tried to dry them the second year at my friend's barn, and his stepdad and his buddy stole all our plants and told us to go fuck ourselves, basically, kind of deal, like, you guys shouldn't have been doing that shit anyway. And so it's been a struggle, man. I feel like growing weed, I have taken a lot of lumps over the years. It may not look it, but Dark and I are pretty much the same age. But he's aged much better, man. So he had the good acid. I had like the brown acid or whatever. Apparently, maybe I don't know.
Lots of
Too much,
acid, fools. Lots of
too
acid,
much,
man.
too much of the fish acid.
Lots of acid. I
Too
still
much of
got
the
hair, bro. I don't know. I don't know what it is, man.
uh,
No, I'm just.
genetics, bro. So
I'm
that
just.
shit is genetics, largely. But so yeah, I legitimately have a candy shop. I got teased the other day by one of the guys, like, man, I thought Candyman would be so much cooler if his candies were all like infused. When I found out his candies weren't infused, I was like, what the fuck? This fucking fool grow all this fucking weed and sharing these seeds with the world, but his candies don't have weed in it. Yeah, truth. um, because the licensing for like real business selling weed candies is very different, and so yeah, I could do that on the down low and risk losing my real regular candy business, but I can't. And when I went through my divorce in 2010, I actually had my ex try to get me shut down for that. She called the state and basically told them that, I had weed in the products down there and blah, 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 whatever. And I got inspected and they told me what they were looking for. And I'm like, check it out. And then every time then after that, it's like, feel free to go into, anything you want, test any product, whatever. There's no weed in it. So if I do that, it's going to be something that I just make up here at the farm and I send out to you guys as a thank you if it's going to have any of that in there. So I don't sell that. You can't buy that from me. I'm not going to make medicated stuff. But my fudge is fantabulous. Says so on every box. You guys are lucky enough to get some. We're going to crank up online ordering on the website here in the next month, but we'll have candies available in like the first week of May or so. We'll start sending some of the first stuff out. But yeah, I've been making candy since 2002. And I've converted like these two of my three upstairs bedrooms into seed office. So, if you guys look behind me here, you can see all those racks full of packs of my seeds ready to go out. All that stuff is packaged seeds, bunch of different varieties. I don't want to reverse my camera. I don't know exactly what you guys are going to see, but there's box sets over here. This is a 36 Double D collection, a couple latte box sets ready to go, one of the old Jelly Breath box sets, bunch of party box sets just put together. And then this whole wall of shit right here, besides those box sets, is all stuff I got to work on. You'll see just big tubs of seeds and jars full of seeds. And
That's a lot of seeds, my friend.
so I fuck around, but I don't fuck around. You know what I mean? So, um,
So what's the okay? I know you have the 36 double D. Is that something that's being dropped? Are they available? Um,
they're
we haven't really.
available. Those are some that I wanted to get to you. If that's cool, we can get some on site. But there are I can go down that whole collection if you guys want me to, or we can go back to the beginning and I can tell you about where we started when I first released the Jelly Breath line.
Let's do it. We got 50 minutes, so let's do it.
So my first drop was the Jelly Breath collection. Let me grab that one of those tin box sets. Just kind of show you guys. So the Jelly Breath line, it's got 18 different varieties, including three different Jelly Breath F2s, the Double Jelly, the Monster Jelly, and the Sparkle Jelly. And then, there's a couple of gems in here. I mean, this is something that I was growing a lot of these varieties for a long time. And, really kind of picked and chose. And quite honestly, the Jelly Breath, it took me 2 years to find the male that I wanted for that project. Um, I had at one point six in-house Jelly Breath BX1 packs, and I went through three of them just to find the male for this first project that I was happy with. So It was a big deal, man. It was 2 years, and then a lot of females I found in that process that I kept, and that's why there's three different F2s coming out of it because I went through three packs. So each pack had the best, female that went along in this kind of thing. But we also bred with the biscotti. The biscotti jelly is fantastic. Gas on gas. Sunshine jelly is made with the award-winning High Times multiple Cannabis Cup winning cut from Midnight Roots of Sunshine 4.
Sunshine.
So Sunshine jelly, arguably one of my most medicinal strains, and a great washer. Cushman's jelly, gas on gas, that is with the lumpy cut. The peanut butter jelly time, PBB and jelly time. That thing is peanut butter breath, jelly breath. Such a fucking knock you on your ass fucking strain. There's some videos of that on my page. Lookie's jelly, same thing, gas on gas. Big Detroit jelly is going to give you that energy buzz from the Big Detroit jelly. Leather Party came later with that same mom. We also did a Pure Energy where we used that Big Detroit Energy mom. It's all everything that came off that Big Detroit Energy mom is a lime gas, but an overwhelmingly lime type profile and a huge producer. Again and again, that plant and its progeny will produce 2 pounds per plant indoors in soil. You know what I mean? But it's a rah-rah sativa type buzz that finishes in like 8 to 9 weeks. Lime flavored, sativa effect. For me personally, I have a hard time getting through much more than a half joint of that at a time because I set that joint down. I got to go do shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't
I think
fucking hang.
I think a lot of people have been. I think sativa is like more in demand now than ever for some reason. It seems like, and something that finishes that quick on the sativa side. I mean, there you go. You
It
know.
grows like a fat indica. It tastes like limes and some gas, and it's got that rah rah buzz. So the
So
THC on it is only like high teens, low 20s. You know what I'm saying? It's not a 30% THC, but it's got that fucking effect that some people like. Some people are like, oh no, that plays on my anxiety. I can't.
yeah, I mean, it is a thing for some people, but like I see other people in here already, and that lately has really been people. People ask me all the time, and I've been pointing people to like 517 gear. Just to keep it real, I do. I point people to 517 gear on the sativa because he's the first person that pops in my head always, because he likes to work with the sativas. But it's good. It's good for me to know these things too. So, hey, me sitting here, I'm always learning about your guys' strains as well. That's why I sit back
Percent.
and listen. I like to just sit back and listen to you guys most of the time because
So
it's great.
So before I get back into this jelly breath line, I want to answer Raindrop Farms question that you got posted there. Anytime anybody asks me anything like this, okay, my first response is, what sort of flavors and or effects are you chasing? You know what I mean? What kind of flavors or effects do you like? Because I could be like this, and this, but you don't like orange terps, or you don't like lime terps, or you don't want a sativa type effect, or you know what I'm saying? And so, anybody who is like, this is the one, is not asking you qualifying questions as to what you really appreciate from your grow. They're missing out. Okay, they're just trying to sell you some shit. Okay, they're telling you the one that they have the most of at that time, or they can get you the best price or fucking whatever. So my qualifying question, Raindrop, is what is your
Gas,
flavor preference or stuff like that. So I'm going to go through as
gas.
much of my stuff. I'm going to go through as much of my stuff as I can in this next
Yeah,
hour.
let's go.
Okay,
But he's
and you can
he
learn about all my different kinds.
he's
So I can make my top suggestions too, but I always like to qualify and be like, what do you like?
gas. I'm reading from him. I mean, me too. I'm all about the gas, but he's saying gas terps to the top.
So
Good day.
from this Jelly Breath collection, the gas terps are the next one that I'm going to mention. The PKB in jelly. It's Platinum Kush Breath in jelly. The Platinum Kush Breath that I used, I made that, and then I also made this Breath Smacker with it too, and Party Breath, and all of those things. Dark green leaves, gas on gas. Every one of them is that gas funk. So PKB in jelly. Ghostberry jelly is got a little blueberry in the heritage from the crunch berries. Would be like a granddaddy of this one, and This Ghostberry mom helped me pay off my house in record time. It is
You
like a
know,
gorilla. It's like a gorilla glue with like a blueberry flavor. It's always the first one picked. Those bags disappeared fast as fuck with no arguing on the price.
yeah,
And
love the
one of my
blueberry.
friends who also had that cut was like pissed off that it went away. So it's Ghost OG times Crunch Berries times Jelly Breath.
Damn, I
Um,
like okay. Ghost OG to Crunchberry sounds insane. To the Jelly Breath, yeah, it sounds really good.
so
Interesting. I didn't even know.
Ghost times the Crunch Berries, man. That fucker helped me pay off my house in 6 years. So
Oh, okay, yeah.
uh, peanut butter jelly time. That is another fucking gas on gas. Cushman's jelly, biscotti jelly, the sparkle jelly is the finest, most beautiful of all the jelly breath F2s. The double jelly is the most consistent. The monster jelly is the hugest. That's again going to give you those on average 2 pound plants just inside. The Jammery is candy store times jelly breath, so you're going to get a bunch of different like fruity terps mixed in with your gassy funk. And jelly breath, I don't know how you guys would describe it, but I describe it as like a sweet funk. It's like a sweet gas, a sweet funk. It's got just a little sweetness to it, but it's overwhelmingly like almost like nasty gas.
And beautiful, like beautiful. Um,
Yes, highly
just
crystally.
gorgeous plant. Well, I grew out the headlock. I can't remember what the cross was. Something the Jelly Breath, and she was like blue. It was just one of the most beautiful plants, man. Insane.
I do got a couple more gassy ones in this. The greasy jelly is grease monkey times jelly breath. I grew a grease monkey for a lot of years. I grew donkey butter. I grew cookies and cream. The gorilla glue. A lot of the heritage of those same plants. Um, jelly hammock, and then again, gas on gas. Jelly hammock is going to be like more of a grape gas. Jelly hammock is all grape gas and going to be more of a daytimey, happy type situation.
And that's to the
One of
banana,
the
the banana hammock. Is that what that is?
Yep,
Okay.
banana hammock mom. One of the nastiest strains that I've produced is this Gorilla Breath jelly. Um, affectionately, we call this in short Gorilla BJ. This fucking this fucking Gorilla BJ right here, bro, is some nasty fucking weed. It is Gorilla Breath from the Humboldt Seed Organization that we crossed with the Jelly Breath, and they just come out like rank, man. It's some of the stinkiest fucking just yucky fucking stinky terps that I've made. Jelly the Bruiser is the mom of that thing is a and just fucking like floors you like indica style. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
just kind of like a fucking I'm not moving off this fucking spot. Um, jelly, and that's one of my things, man. I'm trying to, as much as possible, be able to speak effects about the strains that we're producing because I feel like a lot of times we're missing that. That's one of the biggest things that I want to hear about when I'm hearing about strains is what effects typically is that going to bring. People want to talk about flavor. They want to talk about show how pretty it looks in a picture. They want to say those fucking buzzwords like fire, fire, fire,
we we
fire,
don't
fire,
we don't say that
right?
anymore around here. We don't
Dank.
say that here around
They
here
say
anymore.
dank. They say,
Right? You're so bro. It's like Beavis and Butthead, dude. Like when
uh,
I hear, like I flip through lives, and y'all know I talked about this the last couple of weeks already, and it's
fire,
like
fire, dank, sweet,
fire,
bitches,
fire,
fire, so
bro.
high.
Stop! Like stop! You know, you take a bong hit, and it's like fire, fire. You take a dab. You take nah, bro. Like I don't know. It's too much already. It's too much. Let's change it. You know,
That
let's
shit tastes
change it.
like straight dank.
No more fire, right, BB? What up?
Yeah. Yeah. Describe straight dank. Okay, because the anyway, so flavor, yes, but what does it do to you, man? Is it like does it sink you in the couch? Does it make you want to go fucking play frisbee golf? Can you really spot the fucking morale mushrooms when you're wandering around in the woods on this shit? Does it make you want to get off the couch or sink into the fucking couch? That's the first thing I want to know, right? And then is it like the other thing that people are I'm looking for. I don't know about everybody else. One of the other things that I'm looking for is that straight up like fucking happy giggly weed, and that fucking smoke a half a joint, get lost in conversation, and forget that you were even fucking smoking. It's like, man, we didn't even finish that joint because you let it go out. You were talking and holding it, and then I didn't even give a shit, and I was laughing so fucking hard. I think I peed myself a little bit over here. You know what I mean? That's the,
That's
if we're
it.
punching for effects, that's
Yeah.
some of the other effects that I'm after. And I will tell you, my party royale, I got some of this I can show off when we get a little further on here. Some actual flour. One of my favorites, and it makes me feel a certain fucking happy, silly fucking. I mean, I try not to smoke it too much on the lives because I will say and do stupid shit. I find myself, being foolish. Like,
It's fun to be
man,
like, that's what I love
maybe I
that, man.
should
Yeah.
not have said that.
That's what we
Damn
all
it.
want. Yeah, I see. That's what we all want.
Well,
And who
everybody
doesn't,
fucking cracks up when they see that, but I'm like, I'm embarrassed like later, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like if my mom was still alive and she saw me fucking say that shit, it would be like, oh my god.
Oh, dude, my mom will fucking be on it with me, bro. My mom's still as old as my mom is. She's cool as fuck, dude. All she does is smoke weed. That's it. Like that is, ever
Oh,
since
that's
I can
it.
remember, since I was little, like that was it, dude. She didn't smoke. I'd be in the back of the car. Well, she did smoke cigarettes, and I was a little fucking 5, 6, however old I was, and I would be like, "Ooh, that stinks," and then she'd light up a joint, and they'd be like, "Oh my god, that smells so good." It was always like that when I was young, man, because she smoked cigarettes and weed, and fucking, she still does, bro. Like she smokes. So she'd be
It
right on it
this
with me.
this
My mom's cool.
This may be why that I am kind of the way that I am in some way with having my fucking candy shop being entirely no weed, but then I grow weed like a motherfucker because my folks were very different that way. Like my mom would maybe have a half a glass of wine a year.
Oh
She
yeah,
did not. She didn't smoke weed, wouldn't touch weed, no fucking tobacco, never smoked a thing in her life. You know what I mean? But my dad fucking smoked the fucking cigarettes until his lungs were fucked. You know
right.
what I mean? He was always drinking something, being stupid, doing some weird shit, and always had. And then I realized later that my mother was actually the biggest hustler. Like my dad had his thing going on over here, but my mom had like 6 or 7 things going on. Oh, people were always. I remember always people were always handing my mom money,
Let's
and she
get
never
out.
had to leave. She never had to leave the fucking house, bro.
Yeah.
She never had to fucking. People just came and fucking.
Yeah. See, I am like I never saw my mom drink. She wasn't a drinker. Like she wasn't that. I mean, my dad. Honestly, when I was 8, my dad passed away, so I won't talk about that. But
73.
all my mom did was smoke weed. She never drank. She just didn't. I never really saw that. Like, that was never part of my growing up was the drinking. And I hear, the alcohol. Like that was later in life with friends and all that, and all that. But yeah, my mom still smokes tough, bro. My mom smokes tough. So yeah.
I wish, dude, that would be great.
Hmm.
So the next one we want to talk about is Jelly the Bruiser, man. It is this is an award-winning cut from the Leaf Doctor here in Michigan.
Mm.
Um, I was luckily gifted this thing, but this the mom of this, the Nick the Bruiser mom, is a 4-time OG cross, and then we cross that with the Jelly Breath. This thing is dank, dank. But the problem with this is it's not as great outdoor because of that OG style nug that it produces. It's just these rock hard nuggets that sometimes will get some botrytis in your outdoor grows in the certain climates. So beware of that. But great fucking OG buzz and flavor on this thing. Recommend. Double jelly. We already talked about the most consistent of the Jelly Breath F2s. Again, that sweet fucking Jelly Breath funk is what it's all about. Super crystally flour. Sparkle jelly, same thing, but it's going to be just the most beautiful of all of the Jelly Breaths. It's like it just touches all the buttons. It's gorgeous, bud. Wedding Punch Jelly, which was kind of a sleeper for me personally, but
Mm.
I had multiple growers who got like the early drop of some of this stuff tell me that that was one of their favorites, and I was just like, Psh, whoa.
Oh,
So it's Wedding Punch, which is wedding cake times purple punch,
okay.
and then
That's big.
crossed with the jelly breath, and it produces like these. All these little beautiful fucking nuggets. Every nugget is like gold. Um, and then tastes like, um, grape danky cake. So that's a cool one too. The Monster Jelly, the biggest of the Jelly Breath F2s by far. And then the last one we'll talk about is the Black Cherry Soda Jelly, which has been another favorite of some of the growers. And this has been a sleeper in that I thought that guys would like gravitate to this and it would be like shown off and crazy crazy. But it's just kind of starting to get a little bit of an undercurrent with more of the guys growing it out. But very, very tasty, happy weed. Recommend.
So that
So,
goes into the question that's pinned at the bottom from C Donuts, and I appreciate you saying that, bro. I saw your comment. So most euphoric.
one of my favorite, most euphoric ones is the OKC Party. So from this line, from the Jelly Breath line, the most euphoric is probably going to be that Sunshine Jelly. Quite honestly, in my opinion, the Sunshine Jelly is going to be your most euphoric from that line. From the Party collection right here behind me.
I'm not sure. I do put up all the questions. Some of them I think twice that I shouldn't have put it up, but this is I'll
It's
leave it up there.
okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go OKC Party and Velvet Party for your Euphoria from the Party collection. Bubba SJ, who can verify your claims? I love it, Bubba. Please grow any of my stuff, man. That's the thing is, um, there are a lot of guys in this room who have grown my gear. Please speak up. So here you got Genetics of Dank Sensi. Speaking about the black cherry soda jelly, there's all sorts of guys in this room. Perps Nerd has grown many of my strains. Um, Bubba SJ, you're just a slow adapter. You need to get on the board, man, and grab some fucking Candyman gear. I'm letting my stuff go for this first several years of me getting into this seed game at ridiculously low prices. I'm not asking, $100, $200 a pack like some of these guys are. I'm going to continue doing that and giving you guys crazy deals on my gear. Okay, because I feel the world deserves it. I'm doing my part. I'm not trying to get rich off of this. This is the way that I choose to live my life. So, um, skunkiest. Everybody is going in on this skunk game right now and wants to be like, "What's your skunk? What's your skunk?" What I can tell you is that Jelly Breath line is going to have the sweet funk from the Jelly Breath. My latte collection, which is one of the next ones that we can talk about, is going to have that dank funk from the Java Party, which is blue Java crossed with peanut butter sunshine. So you're getting some chem working its way through that whole lineup, and then the blue Java is garlic cane times jelly breath,
Mm.
and so it's just all nasty funk. And the other thing too is that Java Party is one that I would recommend for your outdoor grows. It's going to grow like a giant Christmas tree. And then Bubba SJ, if you're still questioning, please look at the videos back on my page of my grows and some of that crazy stuff. Look at my indoor, look at my outdoor. Much of what I'm showing you is my genetics that I've created. That's what I'm trying to show off, and things that I'm working with to cross into stuff. This Java Party, which created the latte collection, nothing wanted to touch it outside. The mold mildews, bugs, all that stuff. It was still dark green leaves at the end of the season when everything else was, getting some brown showing up and stuff like that, and possibly, getting some creepy crawlies growing on it, some spiders and whatever. Spiders didn't want, nothing was on that thing, man. It's crazy, and it grows like a big Christmas tree, super crystally. Our guys in New York State grew that outdoors to the tune of 4 pounds of big crystally bud. They loved it. So, um, and that thing created the latte collection, which is this whole rack back here. We can go through a bunch of those flavors next if you want. I want to show off some of this
Hey,
Party Royale.
hey, you guys that have questions that you're putting them in the chat, don't put them in the chat because it goes too fast. Like Fatal Flaw 50. Put it in through that question box. That's why that's pinned. See, it says hit the, the question mark for all questions. Hit that little question mark at the bottom. You can put your question in there and we'll put it up there as a question so we don't miss it. That's all. So we don't miss your questions. All right. So we did the what's your skunkiest indica? Wait, did we talk the skunkiest indica you have?
I'm not gonna go proclaim skunk terps. You know what I'm saying? It is of no use to me to be like I have the skunkiest shit. Everybody else wants to play the I have the skunk, I got the skunk, I got the skunk. Go
Smart
get the skunk
man.
from those guys. I'm
Smart
I'm not
man.
I'm not pushing I'm not pushing the skunk terps. I don't feel like I've got something that is definitely quote unquote skunk right now. Okay. Everybody else wants to go fake the funk. I'm gonna tell you what my shit actually grows like, how it affects you, what it really tastes like. And if I don't know the answer, I'm gonna tell you that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, man, listen, yeah. The whole skunk thing
I've
is
been
like, I see people arguing going back and forth over it. So it's like, I'm sure somebody in here right now
I
that's
got
going to
the
say they have
skunk.
a skunk.
No, you don't got the skunk. I got the skunk. No, I got the skunk. My daddy keistered the skunk from Afghanistan. He brought it back up in his
And
butthole
now,
and grew it
now
up
in
and then
Kentucky,
died and gave it to me. Now I'm the only one who got it. You got to
nah,
get it from me.
yeah,
I'm only going to release it this one time.
bro,
It's $500 tonight. You can
it's
get it.
I'm
it
sorry, bro.
is absolutely insane. Like some of the conversations I hear and the
Hey, knock off that
craziness.
question so I can get my fucking camera to reverse here for a sec.
Bro, the craziness is what it is going on with this. You got dudes from Europe claiming they got skunk and fucking, don't fall into that trap. Don't fall into that trap. What's the guy's name? I'll call him out. Blue Skies, Vienna. Don't fall into that trap. Just don't do it. Just saying.
So this is my party royale, man. This is one of my personal favorites. You can only get this in my party collection box set. You can only get this in my party collection box set, which is $600. If you guys are interested, drop in on me. Comes with extras. This is the one that makes me so fucking happy and silly and whatever else. I didn't have enough to really release, packs of this with everything, but it comes in the fucking those fucking box sets up there.
Oh, dude, the comments.
So
Sorry, bro. The comments are too funny. Yeah, the box sets are badass. So if you guys haven't seen the box sets yet, obviously he's showing them. I'm zoned on the fucking comments. Like Reggie Miller's comment, right, Reggie? It's just crazy, bro. All right.
so box sets number. This is number 14 of 15. More flavors, more fun, man. That's my thing. More flavors, more fun. Just like fucking the Fudge Company. More flavors, more fun. We do a lot of cool flavors. And then inside this guy, there is 13 different packs in that party collection set, including the Party Royale, which is my friend Lee's Lemon Royale times the peanut butter sunshine. So the thing about the Party Royale is nobody else has got this. The cut of Lee's Lemon Royale. I'm the only one who's really fucked with it. My buddy down the road, and he's a heavy smoker like me, and we would hang out and fucking burn joints, right? And every time we got together, he knew that I wanted to smoke some of that fucking Lemon Royale because it kicked so fucking hard. Like we'd be smoking like fucking 5 joints, dark, right? We're silly as shit. I'd be like, man, you got any of that fucking Royale with you? You didn't even fucking pull it up. He's like, I brought some. So we light up a fucking Royale, dude, next dimension. It just fucking, it fucking speaks through everything else. So
Oh yeah. Um,
anyway, not the most gorgeous always, but fucking just kicks it.
it's not about. I saw what's his name joking. I'm sure. Like bag appeal is nothing anymore. It's just not. It used to matter. Like bag appeal back then, you would know it was fucking dank. Now bag appeal don't mean shit, bro. It's wild how much things have changed. I feel like at least just because you just can't tell. You just don't know. Shit, the best weed that I smoked lately has no bag appeal. It don't look good at all. It's fucking amazing. So. And Todd Skunk, I will just say this: I have not grown it out. I have a pack of Todd Skunk One from AG Seed Co. an old pack. I haven't grown it out yet. Somebody in here, maybe they've grown it out. I can't say. I can't speak on Todd's. But I can tell you, stay away from Blue Skies Vienna. That's just bullshit. I'm just saying. And I don't like the dude
We
either.
can,
I don't like the
well, I
dude
got this.
anyway.
I'm gonna quickly roll through the party collection, and then I want to roll through. We're not going to be able to hit all my varieties in this hour.
And
We
we're
got
already, bro, it flies by, right? Like we
yeah,
have 20 minutes left somehow. It
we got
flies.
22 minutes left, and I'm gonna not touch on a lot of stuff, but the latte collection bred with the Java Party, which we just talked about. It is this guy right here, the Blue Java times Peanut Butter Sunshine. Recommend anybody in that latte collection for your outdoor. The other thing I want you guys to know about me is 90% of all the seeds that I've produced are produced outdoors. That Jelly Breath line, that first thing that we talked about, that was an indoor project. Since then, I have changed, and I believe that outdoor produced sun grown organic seeds are superior. I believe this. And so
Yeah.
I am consciously producing seed in an outdoor, in the earth, sun grown organic fashion. And, please give me shit for that. And, go with the guys that give you the little tiny seeds from the indoor grows or whatever. And some of those can be fantastic. I'm just saying that I feel like I get additional maturity, size, vigor, and overall just health of the offspring from my outdoor sun-grown seeds, and they have a longer shelf life. Yep, 100%. So
This is a conversation we were having earlier with Mike as well, and there was the person that just went live was disagreeing, but he don't grow outdoors, so of course, I'm just saying.
yeah,
I'm
no,
just-
and I love for folks to have a different opinion because we all come from a different place, man. We're growing differently in different areas of the world, different styles, everything else. We've got different experiences, so I understand that it may be something that be totally changed.
Nice screen name, bro. My bad. I had to laugh at your damn screen name. I'm just saying, some of y'all, bro.
Such a
And
book,
that
man. I can't even.
what fucking screen name is that, bro?
I don't
Anyway,
want to
my
read
bad.
that.
Um,
So, anyway, I'm going to quickly run through the party collection, which is the party collection was made with the peanut butter sunshine mail. It's one that I love everything that came off of the party collection. Okay, box set 600 comes with extras. Delivery in U.S. is only like $10 on this guy. Come, but the flavors from this, the effects. If you're getting just one of my box sets, there's only 15 of these party collection box sets made. The first two are gone right away, so there's only like a dozen left. This is the one to get. You get the Party Royale, which is my favorite weed. I'm continuing to work with it right now. I'm hunting males of this to pollinate one of the future projects. Um, so that's going to come back around just because the flavor and the effect is so good. Mainly the effect, okay, and it tastes so damn good. Leather Party is another one of those rah rah lime fucking big Detroit energy crosses. I've got multiple growers who have gotten 2 pound yields off of this indoors and 7 gallons of soil. Big Detroit Energy times peanut butter sunshine, lime, gas, rah rah, fucking smoke a half a joint, want to go get a bunch of shit done. 8 to 9 week finisher, recommend. OKC Party, this is one of my deserted island strains. It's got a stupid ass fucking name. I need somebody in Oklahoma City to grow this fucking thing and get it into a dispensary and blow it up. Candyman's OKC Party needs to fucking hit the fucking streets, man. This is a 2 to 3 fucking toker. This thing is, orange cushy fucking gas and chem.
and
And
I want to say this
some
real. I just
people,
want to say this. I don't want to interrupt you. I want to say this. Listen, we can fucking start this over, and we can get through everything tonight. So I don't want you to feel rushed or anything like that. Okay.
did you see me starting to do almost like a fucking Ron Popeil, Billy
You're
Mays? Where I'm like,
you're like on the infomercial, bro. You're like on the
yeah, right.
infomercial. Like I'm like, wait. Like we can go until we go, and we can restart it. It sucks that it's gonna stop, but we can come back. I'm totally cool with that. I want you to get through everything. I really do. Plus, there's
Oh,
eight.
shit.
There's like, there's 6 to 8 questions in there already. We're gonna do the. There's no fucking way we're gonna get to those questions. You're gonna finish
Okay.
doing that, and we're
All
gonna
right.
do the giveaways in 20 minutes. We're just not. So let's
I'm
just
sorry, bro.
say let's just get
All right, cool.
unpause.
OKC Party is one of my 3 deserted island strains. Let me tell you what that means. I carry around with me a backpack that has my weed in it, my fucking pills, and 3 packs of seeds in case I ever get Tom Hanks. Okay, if it ends up being me on some fucking stranded fucking on an island with just a volleyball that I name Wilson or some
Wilson.
shit, because of course I would, right? If I had a volleyball, that's what's happening. I've got these 3 different kinds of fucking weed with me. This bitch is one of them. This OKC Party. The Party Royale is number 2. Okay, the third one that is in my fucking backpack that goes around with me everywhere is my Sunshine Jelly. Okay, so those 3 strains go with me everywhere in case I get Tom Hanks, then end up fucking having to live off of
I
I
love
mean, it
that,
sounds stupid.
man.
You guys think I'm fucking crazy, right? But you don't
No,
know.
I
You know what
love
I'm
that,
saying?
dude. Tom Hanks. I don't know. It's just perfect. Like that's great. I love
You
it.
know,
I love it.
nobody knows what his fucking character's name was in that stupid fucking movie. Um, I don't even remember the name of the movie right now. Somebody knows it though. Shipwreck, train
No,
something, train wreck.
I want to say Stranded, but that's definitely not it. What the fuck was it called, man?
Somebody knows now. Somebody's gonna know it. All right, next. And the last 10 pack in the fucking party collection box set is the Slurry Party. This guy is Slurricane times peanut butter sunshine. Everybody's got the peanut butter sunshine daddy. Um, the
Castaway.
Slurricane cast away, of course. See, we knew it. Group knowledge. This thing finishes in about 50 days. We say 7 to 8 weeks finish time, but it's done in like 50, 51 days. So right around 7 weeks is one of the glories. Grape gas, happy daytime. Um, I have one grower who sells it as Slurricane. I'm like, please give me credit, but no. All right, Party Royale we talked about. Smart Party is brilliant times peanut butter sunshine. This is Platinum Kush Breath times the platinum. It was a gold pack from in-house. So, Platinum Kush Breath extra crystally from the platinum, crossed with the peanut butter sunshine. Get a little bit of that peanut butter breath chem mixed in with it as well. That one will knock you down. That one will knock you a little bit silly, more indica type effect. Another mostly indica effect is the Party Kush. Party Kush is Jelly Kish from ABC Co. One of the ones that they only released in freebie packs, and crossed with my peanut butter sunshine daddy. So a little more cushy chem sets you back. This one is the one that Owski grew, that Big Bertha plant, the wedding party. I'm just going to quickly roll through these packs, Dark, and then we'll answer those questions while you got them in the system before we restart live.
Good idea.
Wedding Party is that great big bitch that Owski grew at that one plant in the tent, produced like 29 ounces. We had great results of it here. Super sticky. I am also hunting males in this. So, recommend Wedding Party. One of the stickiest of all the fucking ones in the party collection. Also hits you kind of hard. This is one of the ones where sometimes you will be holding the joint and it goes out, or you'll be holding the bowl like fucking with that dur feeling for a minute, and you're like, "Shit, man, I'm really high. I'll
Well,
just set this down, I guess now."
yeah. Huh?
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. Uh,
For real. I was like that at fucking Hash Bash after that down, dude. I was just like done. Done.
dude, we had there was some one of the girls that I was drinking tequila with for a couple nights at the Legacy event this last summer was giving out dabs, and she fucking dabbed me and the legend out. That was a game changer. That was a game changer, not unlike the tequila we finished. Party games next on the list. This has got that Endgame, the punchline from Ethos as the mom with the cherry AK in it. This thing is more of like a cherry gas. It's a happy daytimey weed. Bad Santa Party. I wanted to call it just Bad Santa. All my guys are like, you got to put party on there. It's a party collection. One needs to have party. I'm like, so Bad
Bad
Santa Party.
Santa, let's go.
Bad
I
Santa
like
Party.
it.
We did release some handwritten packs that came out kind of like this one where you see like the titty latte. It's just going to have my handwriting on there and the logo on the other side and just a black pack. I mean, some people put out packs like this. This is like how they, release their gear. A sticker on that side, maybe write some shit over there.
Yeah,
Probably not even sealed.
probably not even sealed.
We're
Yeah,
trying to do better. I'm not perfect. I am a flawed human being. I do not do everything correctly. And sometimes I will flat out be like, I'm not going to do that. I've got a little bit of a contrarian type personality sometimes. So
we
like when
all.
everybody else is doing this thing, I'll be over here doing it the fucking, what I feel is the right way.
Yeah, man. Like for real. I love. For anybody that doesn't know not the Mylar, obviously his original packaging before the Mylar, sealed for your protection. Nobody does that, man. I love those. When I first saw them, I'm like, this is so perfect, bro. Because I'm gonna be real. You got guys that have. I'm not gonna. You got guys that have bulky things. Somebody in particular I'm thinking of. They're fucking so bulky. They take up so much room, bro. Like I could fit so many of those in a drawer. I could fit so many of those somewhere. I don't like. It's cool for like a one-time buy, but not for somebody, a C bank or whatever. Those big bulky, some of those packaging makes no sense to me at all. Just, I mean, they look cool, like they're cool as a collector thing, maybe, but once you like start to get this person's gear, you're like, fuck, dude. I don't need 50 of these things, man. Like one was cool, It gets like
It's
that.
different. It's different for you versus a collector, and
I
and
know,
and
I
that
know,
that's real.
I
Everybody
know,
else is like, oh my gosh, look at
I
this thing, and I get to pick
know,
through it. And I
I
will say
know.
this about packaging. I am a fucking absolute nerd about weed packaging. I have so many seeds next door on the other side of, my office across the hall. I buy and collect and grow everybody else's stuff too and have for years. If I sold all my seeds for what I paid for them, I could probably go buy a brand new fucking four-wheel drive, Chevy truck or whatever and just fucking, you
Tell
know
me
what I'm
about
saying?
it. Tell me
That
about
doesn't
it, bro.
that doesn't include what I've produced of my own. I'm just saying that's what I've got of everybody else's stuff. And so I love the packaging. I'm a big nerd. When Patrick came out with those treasure boxes and the little vials that he makes in there, I'm like, oh man, I got nothing on that. My little fucking, Red Wings looking hockey pucks, fucking lame.
I
You know.
I think I don't I but
So
I don't think so. I think that yeah. Yeah. I don't think so. I think those are fucking actually really cool. I think that
these
you
are
nailed
cool.
it. I think you nailed it with those. Really. I really
It
do.
takes a minute to get these all together, and I will tell you this. Somebody asked me one time, they're like, "So who do you go through to get those tins like that?" I go, so the tins like this, it's 6 different vendors to get my tins the way that they are. The feel is one vendor. The flavor sticker is one vendor. The logo sticker is another vendor. The tin is a vendor. The vial inside is a vendor. And then the fucking custom foam insert, which is the coolest part of the whole thing,
You
in
know
my
what?
opinion,
That is
is
the
another
coolest
vendor.
part. And I didn't know, like I'm not gonna open one because I mean eventually I will because I'll fucking pop something, but I never open one because they're not mine. I mean, you know what I mean? So when I saw the insides of them, I was like, okay, that makes it even more badass because you could literally take that and fucking run over it. I had somebody in here earlier saying their seeds got crushed, USPS, whatever. That shit ain't getting crushed, bro. You can run over that with a fucking truck, dude, and it's not gonna get crushed. It might get crushed, but your seeds are probably gonna be okay when you open it up. Hey, I want to give a shout out real quick to Forefathers Genetics. What up, brother? Um, I need to have you come through here one of these nights. I don't know if you're still in here or not, but shout out to you, bro. It was really nice meeting you at Hash Bash, and yeah.
Dude, we got 10 minutes in this hour. Let's work through the questions you got in the system already before we get into this. Otherwise, they're going to disappear.
All right, let's get into these.
Or any that you
What
want to answer.
what strain is best for anxiety? That's going to be well. You know what? These are
Uh,
questions for you, not for me.
Yeah, Wesley, that really depends. I would say something that's a little more gassy. I will say that this Velvet Party is highly relaxing. The Velvet Party is Velvet Skies from In-House Genetics crossed with the Peanut Butter Sunshine Daddy. And this thing is got like purple to pink to magenta colored buds and like a creative, euphoric, super relaxing high. It really kind of like lays you back. So tallest and shortest genetics. I will say this, um, Fat Flaw, is most of my stuff, if it is not fighting for canopy space in testing, it doesn't ever get bred with. So like the little guys, the short guys, the only one of those that I can say probably my shortest thing is that uh, Nick the Bruiser, the Jelly the Bruiser from the Jelly Breath collection. That's probably one of the smallest bushes that I do because it's very indica in its growth pattern, very OG indica, and it'll be a smaller bush. But most of my shit is like big girl genetics. So you will see a lot of my stuff just want to go big. You need to control them. You know, you need to be able to lollipop and schwaz and, you know, work with your canopy if you're growing my gear indoors because some of it will want to stretch, and so that's real. So most of my stuff is going to go big.
Okay, this leads right into the next one, really. We can go right into this one. What's your tallest and shortest genetics?
That's what I just answered. The shortest
Oh,
genetics
my
is
bad.
that Jelly
Okay.
the Bruiser, and most of my shit is going to go big. That's I
I started zoning. Sorry, I've been
just
smoking some weed.
two
I
J's.
started zoning out on the questions at this time of the night because I've been sitting here for 3 fucking hours. But we good. Um,
Which one?
what's
On the site is strong and flavorful. I don't know exactly what's on site off the top of my head. It's mostly some of the Jelly Breath line, which I went through earlier in the live in detail, and then I would have to check site to see exactly what else is on there. I can tell you probably wait till the next hour to drop what I'm going to send to Dark to put on site that you guys are going to get deals on, and then we'll make a steel couple deals for the rest of the month or something like that for you guys to scoop up some of those packs. Raindrop Farms, what's the strain that's putting out 2 units a plant? I missed it again. I've got multiple strains that do that, dude. The Slurry Lips, which is Slurricane times Lip Smacker, that's behind me in one of those glass jars up there. That's known to produce 2 pounds a plant on the regular. The Leather Party, which is that lime gas sativa effect with the Big Detroit Energy Mom. That is also known to produce 2 pound plants. The Toca Latte, which has got a Flapjacks Mom, the A cut of the Flapjacks from me. That's known to put out some 2 pound plants indoors. You know what I mean? With the Java Party is a huge producer, outdoors especially. Recommend Blue Java times Peanut Butter Sunshine. It's gonna be all like dank and savory terps. It's all gas and dank. It's no fucking fruit in that motherfucker. Turp Mountain Gardens, what's your method of growing indoor? So indoor at Turp Mountains, I'm growing in octopots. Over the years, I've grown in like every fucking method you want to mention. Um, Deep water culture, hydroponic style, organic indoors, just like fucking manufactured soil indoors, bottle fed, fucking powder fed, you name it. My favorite right now, and what I've been doing for the last several years, is the octopods. If you're not familiar, check out octopod.com. I'm using Success Nutrients for them, and they're all linked together. I'll have like 20 of those pots in one room, all linked together off of a 55-gallon barrel. And then we nutrify that barrel, and it flows by gravity into all of those pots, and then it wicks up that stuff from underneath. Outdoors, I am growing a sun-grown organic in the earth. I like to amend my soil outside and grow in the earth. That's my fave.
All right.
What's your preferred method of doing a seed increase on something you only have one pack of? I don't understand. Stupid poor person. I don't understand. Rephrase your question and I'll answer it. Genetic memory is hella real. Thank you, Canada. For real, for real. Next.
All right, we threw him. We threw him. AGC codes whack, whatever. Indica or sativa.
It's not a
No,
question.
that's why
What's
I went
indica or
past it.
sativa? That was
All right,
another one we were talking about,
all right.
maybe.
That's all the questions right there.
Most of my
I think your
stuff
your
is
your preference. I think your preference, indica or sativa. I think that was probably what that was.
my preference is sativa leaning hybrids. My preference is sativa leaning hybrids. I, weed generally doesn't put me to sleep. If I smoke weed at the end of the night, I'm up for another 2 hours. Doesn't matter what it is. I'm still up for another couple hours. Um, but my personal preference for the kind of weed that I personally enjoy is sativa leaning hybrids. Most of what I do is, it's all going to be like mostly hybrid. Nothing is like full on sativa. Nothing is like full on indica landrace per se presently of anything I've produced. It's all some sort of a hybrid mashup, and that's what
Three
it is.
minutes. 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes. Yeah, forefathers.
Thank you,
I,
forefathers.
I definitely want to hit you up and have you come through here, man. We had a little conversation at Hash Bash out there. I love to fucking chop it up with you like this. So, forefathers, I'm gonna hit you up, bro. I'm gonna hit you up and try to have you come through here as well. So, okay,
Dude,
we
I
got
got
two
two more.
minutes left.
I
Go
got
ahead,
two
two
more
minutes left.
packs in the party collection, man. I got two more packs in the party collection. Candy Party is candy store times the peanut butter sunshine. Same mom as the Jammery from the Jelly Breath lineup. So it's like a whole fruit punch type situation, and the mom mixed with that fucking peanut butter breath chem from the peanut butter sunshine. And this has got some interesting flavor profiles coming off of it. So that's all the way from fruity to chem to gassy. You're going to get different things coming out of those packs. Party Breath is the last one I'll mention. Platinum Kush Breath times the peanut butter sunshine. Gas on chem. Gas on cushy chem. So this one will knock you back more indica style in its effect and be like some dark green colored leaves. And then the Party Breath box sets all come with a Candyman Seeds magnet, slaps obviously, and a Candyman Seeds lighter always in there. So that's the party collection box set. Come on back, guys. We'll have some giveaways in this next go round. Pick me.
Let's see. I mean, it ended last time. I'm sure it's just gonna end. I'd be surprised if it didn't. We'll just restart it. We'll just restart it. It's probably been an hour. Well, it's definitely been an hour. So, all right, y'all. We coming right back. I got the wheel up. Um, it's ready to go. Y'all know who's on it. As long as you did what you're supposed to do, you're on it. If you didn't, I'll explain how to do it. You get on it for next week. Or actually, that's how we're gonna do it for my 421 giveaway. Candyman is involved with that. We have a lot of people. A lot. Yo, wait till you see the new flyer. It's about to come out. CA Coalition of Breeders.
Huge.
Um, Reverse genetics, 808 genetics. Man, we have. I was surprised in 1 week how many people fucking were like, yeah, I'm in. So, we got
Double
DNA
down.
genetics. Bro, it fucking blew up quick. So, it hasn't ended yet. I mean,
Oh, are you past
uh,
an hour? Or your timer doesn't say?
no,
You got no
my
timer. Your
no,
timer's
my
busted.
time. My timer says fucking 39, bro. It said 30. It has said 39 forever. Yeah. I
Well,
mean, it
dude,
did.
let's talk about a couple of things that I'm going to send over to you for
Let's,
sight. And if we
let's
get
talk
cut off,
about it.
we get cut off. And then like this one, we're going to give away one of these fuckers tonight. Um, I was going to debut this on my live on Thursday last week, but I didn't. I got caught up and I didn't get it packaged up in time. But I shared a video of this shit. So this is the vroom motherfucker vroom. You guys heard me talking about that lime ass sativa effect plant that Big Detroit Energy gets crossed with everything. So this is from the Motorcycle Latte. I'm gonna pull a fucking legend moment. Motorcycle Latte is Leather Party crossed with Java Party, and then we cross that with the 36 different daddies to get you the Vroom motherfucker Vroom.
Let's go.
So great genetic diversity leads into being able to talk about the 36 Double D project, which is 36 different daddies. And that's where, you know, a lot of motherfuckers think that I'm crazy. And I will tell you my reasoning behind doing that project and why I think it has value and why I'm so excited about it.